Hello, IK here. Welcome to Delete. handleDelete tank. Here it is. This tank is a function what have been created in a middleware. And the middleware give us that function for what? For inform Redux what happened during asynchron process. Inform Redux what happened during asynchron process. If we don't use Redux, here I would not need tank, and I have only this part, only request delete, Axios library, request delete, and I would have response data, but I would not have create asynchron tank. Create asynchron tank, create tank, asynchron tank, what the name said. And here, handleDelete is asynchron tank. And that function, create asynchron tank, coming from Redux toolkit. It is the last version of Redux. And that function, create asynchron tank, there is here one parameter string. From that string, we will have some part of that string will go in a name of action type. We can see down in extra reducer about delete. Here it is handleDelete. handleDelete. It is a string from there. There we have the post through handleDelete. That handleDelete coming here and the dot pending together, it is action type. handleDelete pending, action type. Action is object what tank have to dispatch to reducer. Pending, there is no payload when it pending is only waiting for fulfilled or rejected. And dispatch that type to inform Redux we waiting. And also subscribe the component to global state will know that we have we waiting, we loading. And like our post list is subscribed to global state. And here is only state input in reducer, and there is a no action because there is a no payload. And here only changes status have been changed. Status will be changed. Type action, pending type action, there is a changes only status would be changed from idle to loading, or and here not from idle, what would be changed to loading. And handleDelete here after pending we have fulfilled Look at again, handle delete, but now is dot fulfilled. Fulfilled, and it means that we have payload, and in that moment coming, we have in state always we have, because it is copy of output state, and the reducer always have state beginning from initial state and up. And action here is payload. What is action? Action is when we delete, action is very, very interesting. At first, we declare a constant ID, variable ID equal action.payload.id. Okay. Very interesting this construction now. Payload ID, because when we delete some post, we send only ID. We in request, we send only ID. Let's look at up. Here it is, tank handle delete. And here in request, we see we send only ID because it is data what the server know what post delete, eliminate from global state post, from array post. It is only ID. And that ID is known when we on click event button delete in post excerpt, in post list post excerpt. There is a button delete. Here it is. And on click dispatch, dispatch handle delete. And parameter is only post.id. What we click, and it is delete. Here in post excerpt, handle delete, we import from post slice here, handle delete from post slice. Okay, now all circle is, we have full circle, and go back to post slice to see handle delete tank in request. Axios dot delete request, Axios library and delete request. Here is method of Axios object. Here is address, endpoint address, and we see we have a variable ID. Dollars in front of curly brackets means variable. Of course, it is a variable, but when in action, when we click on button, it would be concretely value, concretely post. And when we have and after dispatch handle delete, we handle delete dispatch 2 times. Dispatch action type pending and dispatch action type fulfilled. Action type pending, there is no payload. It is only information to Redux global state that asynchronous process is in phase of pending, waiting what will happen next. And next will happen fulfilled or rejected. In our case, happen fulfilled. And fulfilled, return, request, delete immediately, return when when would be activate, uh, immediately return promise object, and that promise object received in response received in response object have data. What data? It is payload. In case of delete, we send ID, but in payload is a complete post what server deleted. It means ID, post, title, and content. And because of that, we must call delete. We must call action.payload.id. Action.payload. It is payload is in this situation. It is ID, title, content. And if we need ID, we need isolate in our variable, we need only ID, we create it, declare it, action.payload.id. And this moment, variable ID is concretely number of post. And with that concretely number, how we delete it from our existing post, what we have in our browser, like this. State.post, this post, state.post, it is properties of object, global object, concretely post. It is array. Full of our post, existing post, it is actual state. But now we must build a new state. How? Like that. State.post equal state.post filter method. Every post, every array, there is a filter method. And here, filter method, there is a parameter arrow function. And post by post, go from filter lexicon environment to parameter of arrow function, and from parameter go to body. And in body we have condition. Post.id not equal ID. Not equal ID. What it means? It means that post by post, filter always create array. For example, method find always create object, not array. One post object, but filter always create array. And this condition for a new array means go in a new array every post what post ID not equal ID. Post control not equal ID, go in new array. Next, post ID not equal ID, go in new array. But post with post ID equal ID, stop. You don't go in a new array. And after that, after finish this filter, we have new array. New array without deleted post. And status is succeeded. It means that we will have a map of post excerpt without, and we will see a, post list on the screen without deleted post. Okay. Here is the most important, maybe most important, that we send in request only ID from deleted post, but we received back like response, we received complete ID, title, and delete. We received back in data. And from that, it is payload. From that payload, we take only ID and use it to find, to use it for filter new array content with post what have a different ID from a response back ID. Different ID, what ID, what was in response data, like part of payload. It's all about deleted. Thank you for watching this video.